If everybody is the plug, how we get our shit? We buy our work from the government, but claiming no stitch. The mother of society, we learn to call her a bitch. They getting money in the hood, but they spend it with chicks, spend it with whites. Rap niggas pimp by kites, it's a disaster. Calling me nigga will get the flow spin faster. Nah, Pilgrim, you can't say it. Mispronounce another word, nigga, you shouldn't have made it. Don't try to take it back now, nigga, it's too late. Cause when y'all came off them boats, y'all was murdering folks, diseases and coats. Fake ass posts, bravado on coke. Guns on smoke, them white folk was ruthless. I spit till I'm toothless, I play reclusive. My mother Medusa, tell you about 9/11, you probably refuse to get it confused with that bullshit. Spit like the dip in the lip of a fat redneck. Uniblad can never get his motherfucking job back. I'm running with compacts, C4 in the backpack, detonate. Watching flashback, they calling me Mad Max. I'm mad cause they whack, mumble rap on every track, they claim everything he spit is crack, but they ass though. Ain't even get a chance to snap on they track. I'm ash catching with the hat to the back. I keep that strap that's matte black. I'm packing the cannon, no backpack. Keep a tourniquet in the backpack in case the nigga blast back. Ready for war, I kill him with bars or beat him and kill him with bars or beat niggas with bottles and bars while they popping bottles with holes and hardcore. Jumping over bum rappers, lyrics so hardcore. So they can Google and practice they doodles, but it won't matter cause I'm a fool with that number 2. For 22s or 25s or 40 cars, I go Jumanji with that pound you'll never hear. Word about the stoop kid around town. That's how it's supposed to be, no loaf than me. I'm better than them and they loaf than me. I bet they see y'all when they look at me like, yo, it's really Jesus. Bars, they make me scream and she's fitty, so full of demons. Like you never passed English, drunk me for dead, it's just delinquent. They locked me up and started a fire they couldn't extinguish. I got a tongue full of stingers. I'm hurting feelings, I'm hurting pilgrims. Just give them grands with sympathy for addicted pilgrims. Looking weak and methadone programs. They will program you if you don't program yourself. Better get to coding and redesign your mental health. Get an aces, hit that matrix, start from the basics. Back before they had army and military bases. Society desire raping babies. Nigga, get a book and start turning pages. Read the phrases, fill the occasion, so occasionally you can think back to a time before slavery. I got booked for toting gats, they labeled me like I pitch crack. Black History Month just to learn his facts. They gave us crack, they gave us coke, they gave us dope, they gave us guns and told this nigga go use it. We use it, abuse it, fall victim to the media and constantly confused in this repetitive cycle. They gave us lies about Michael gun ban so we can't get rifles. I'm trying to take back with rifles, nigga, we built the Eiffel. I'm running with spirits, it's best if they fear it. Address me with beef and you better speak clearly. I'm running your house, shit, my goons, they gon' clear it. Pray for your life, man, I'm not trying to hear it. You was giving your shit, we had to wear handy top dogs and beans. My niggas was scrambling, we running around with them cannons like Rambo do. But check it. They wanna portray you to be cannibals, animals, but really who the fuck was out there eating dudes? They have rituals to confuse the masses with habitual lies to make you think it's all fine. Drink this wine, pass the time, pay no mind to the decline of your community. Drink this yak, pitch your crack, rep your set, 0 fucks, here's a gun. Make sure you shoot your brother before you done. Hit some coke, make sure you serve your mother too before you go. Emancipation Proclamation, never free slaves. They building jails and close the schools so you can be slaves. Atrazine and the H2O so you can be gay. They so conniving, I can tell that they lying. Constipated off the Klonopins and Vicodins and Moxitins. The way I tap into they cerebral ends. Serial killer, pussy, vaginal secretions, poisonous, abortion clinic, white widows biting pussies. They better guard their kitten. Grab my rap book with mittens and shoes that heat up the kitchen. So nigga, watch what you grabbing unless you wanna catch the 3rd degree. I will kill them with vocabularies, cut into their capillaries, post them on obituaries. And man, my flow is so arbitrary. Rhyming to puncture they arteries, surgically stitching in sections of body surgeons, purging with pumps, puffing on purple, beat a square to a pope inside of circles, poetic capital murder. Rapping in loogies, talking Hadouken, Super Sapien, Goku, Kamehameha, they grew like they was the clue. Lyrical like the woo, step off the stupid twin Maj and boost the blast the boys in blue. Rebel radical, taking dick while they taxi you, movement is tactical, test me, I'm smack you. You can catch a backhand at 2-2. I'm such a man. Such an animal, mammal clash like Crash Bandicoot in the prison coop with prison food and vision roots. There's your proof for the truth. 2-3 take the roof off they coop. I'm moving their troops with verbal abuse, inadvertently murdering mid-mortal to mumble rap, bubble gum without the rapper stuck to the shoe of a ruthless trapper. I'm doing magic, I'm throwing daggers. I hope it hit. I never miss. Stab a corny rapper, you stabbed the bitch. they muscle spasms and orgasms with poor grammar. I'm organic, I'm authentic, you just beat you all gimmicks. I'm at the head, I'm front and center, ready for dinner. This circle for winner, congregation of killers, sacrificing chickens to purchase flocks. Blocks flooded with blocks and rocks, where kids get shot and cops get popped. Population of missing pops, where pigeons flock, hit kitchen tops, then turn the rock, then turn the guap. Kamikaze on the undercover cop, the cycle never stops. They got red bottoms with a public defender. This shit is just sickening. I hit a lick to get a hit and go missing. They hit a lick to trap and hit more licks. The floss for a bitch who morally broke as shit. She dumb and hit, risking their freedom to impress other niggas and pop shit. But they don't have nothing to rap about. I wonder if they read all the shit that they rap about. Or is there anywhere to read the shit that they rap about? Other than jail cells, trap houses, and street novels. I think nada. Couldn't concoct the curse if they copied my rhymes in cursive. Regurgitated them in person, burning sage and whipping crows. Cocky if I call myself the coldest, but I don't see too many spitters frozen. They calling me Ella, my folks they from Ella. I'm the melanated, helter-skelter, tell Charles Manson that I'm coming to fuck his daughter. Let me make a confession, mass majority of niggas playing gangster really be telling they didn't know the law. Cop the plea, that's how they became a felon. Not because they were rebels or outspoken intellectuals, more like homophobic bisexuals. This guy's incredible, and I'm not doing no sucker shit to get noticed. No nose rings, tight shirts, booty dances, man purses, misguidance is the culprit. So I'm blaming they old heads, so just go ahead before you get stone cold on your head, or stone dead, or flowers over your bed. I'm only in it for bread. Commercial niggas beware. Fashion designer give them shit and they just wear it. Emasculated, they couldn't care less. So take a gander at how I sack 'em and tackle on any nigga willing to battle. My lyrics hit they brain and give 'em a rattle. I'm pinging it back and forth, I got the paddle. I never argue with cattle, I just dismantle the mammals and trample. Shake everything in the shambles, they calling me Shamu. They tried to hit me with the harpoon. All my life I had to fight, never went out like Harpoon. The color purple, this magic have 'em lurking like the eyes on Stevie Urkel. I know for certain I murder shit, so close the curtains, cross 'em over Pee Wee Kirkland. I'm just dope if you know me in person. The residue tucked inside the crevices of dope fiends persons. I spit a dopamine verse, ain't gotta rap about her or putting niggas in hearses and searches. Why turn it to a zoo and it's already a circus? I just splatter with chatter, have them try to fathom how I come up with the shit that's so random. Calling me Willie, how I rack 'em. Asthma attack 'em, faculty while I'm rapping, giving out vassal spasms. So dope they could vacuum pack 'em, sneak this, but they scared to add 'em. Got guns, but they scared to clap 'em, cause they don't want assault and battery from this mastery. Fully energizing, I ain't even charged my battery. Call me your majesty, they said I was corny and laughed at me. Now it's a tragedy. How I perform lyrical catastrophe. They counter, they blasphemy. Now they calling the coroner to pick up their casualties. Casually, I do this shit. Don't need to hear a beat to spit. Mentally, I come equipped. You cannot stop my shine. This is not those damn eclipse. There's a secret to how I place these words. I know the secret of how to play with verbs. Visual action with words. I'm burning brains like a perm. When you broke, you get curved. Soon as you up, they watch you moves like a perv. These hoes never change. Who would a pimp ever learn? Play with fire, get burned in a wet lake with snowflakes on a cold day. On the 3rd day of May, gasoline in the valley hate in a heat wave when I blaze make the motherfucker smell it through their airways from rap cyphers on the stairway to getting turned down for a showcase. Open mic, put a nigga last place, make a nigga go ape shit. Harambe. Colonic, chronic, I'm hooked on phonics. It's hydroponic, the way I flaunt it. Blunt man and chronic, a chronic, sonic, adonic, atomic, missing a time switch. Laconic, tectonics, while rhyming ebonics. I promise to God they don't want no fucking drama. I'm God sent. They tried to take away my sanity. It's straight fuck the cops and never trust police. They tried to give a nigga 1 to 3 or 3 to 5 based off a lie. You would've thought I was out there flipping pies or busting guns and letting it fly. That cop took an oath and testified. He knew my mom, knew I ain't commit the crime, but he still had to lie to keep his fucking job. They turned a black man against his kind, give him a badge and a gun, and now we colorblind. Blood brother, but he's still a fucking Uncle Tom. He's still a fucking Uncle Tom. Sissies turn the snitches over semi-automatics. I put them in caskets like they a double fly or a mimic and rock and roll. And go to war with niggas that look like Piccolo. Oh no, wrong nigga. If I'm pulling triggers, I'm aiming at 1%ers. Rimfire, aiming for sinners, aiming at sinners. Claim my legacy and eat off our winnings. Subjected to slavery even when no crime was committed. Shit is ridiculous. It's just Utterly suspicious when the police original intentions was to catch slaves, but that was never mentioned. Too bad we still remember it. Fucking piglets, rap 'em in dough. They rap you with rope for selling coke. They gave you rap 'em in ropes, then drag 'em on roads until the motherfucking chains pop. Then you leave 'em in the cold. I'm kinda blunt, kinda bold. I'm a dick, not a cunt, cause I don't fold. Fuck they rose gold, designer clothes. Book me for shows. I'd rather trap off the road than bump shoulders with hoes that feel financially whole. They could catch this load. Pause. They probably like it and really try to bite it. Them white faggots, they fishing for little boy ass crack. White faggots, they Catholics, snorting coke at the Vatican. Fucking babies is fucking crazy. The blind eyes so amazing. I'm a poet, so. Oh. Only because I'm a spoken word artist. I'm not a rapper and shit. I just know how to rap this shit. I just spit. Look, listen. All right, bet. I'll silence the crowd. Oh, no. You good? Oh. You ever had to sleep in an abandoned house? It was occupied but cold as an abandoned house. Late nights I was fighting with rats and mice. Leah water downstairs and it turned into ice. This was my life. No marriage, this ain't my wife. Suppressed by whites who tell me I have to die to get to heaven while they live their life with multiple wives and endless wine. That wealth to dine, they living just fine while I'm surrounded by crime and babies crying, niggas dying. They constantly lying about history like it's a mystery, like they ain't flood the rednecks with methamphetamine, cocaine, no Dramamine, just opiates to keep that legal $10 green. No surviving off a taxpayer economy. Send them soldiers to die for oil and poppy seeds. Back home you get killed for a bag of weed. It's either the cops or a nigga who had some fucking beef. They say we're all equal, but not everybody is subjected to the streets or running from airstrikes and seeking refugee from homes where they had to drop everything and flee for the sake of a fake ass democracy. Infuriating hypocrisy, taking lives and claiming it benefits you and me. Killing kids we ain't never seen. I'll never re-enlist, not because of the PTSD, but them niggas ain't that shit to me. I suffer more from white supremacy. Why die for the enemy? That's insanity. I may as well wrap a noose around my neck and take a leap of faith off the canopy. Is calamity when they find a resource, such a tragedy. One world government, we moving so gradually, so blind we'll go so casually. Preparation for casualties, tell the truth and they mad at me. Monetary is just promissory to nothing. It ain't matter if they let Trump in, poor people was getting dumped in. Global elite, hashtag team dumping.
Ooh. We not pulling out either, you know what I'm saying? Team dumping.